Hey guys, Kapper here. It's Friday, June 14th, and a big day. Today is going to be our first day owning the new Kentucky 200 or 201. I think we'll call it 201. It's like 200.82 or 79 or something like that. Anyways, we're headed to the closing. Let me show you what I got here and some of the things that we always do when we buy a house or a farm that's away from ours. So I got the Polaris loaded up. That's kind of a gimme when you have land to get around on. But I got a dehumidifier loaded up. That's like the very first thing we ever do when we buy a farm, you know, a cabin, a house, anything, is we get a dehumidifier set up in there and we leave it run, you know, at 40-45%. Because the humidity is the worst enemy of a home that's just sitting. I mean, you don't necessarily need heat or air, but you need the humidity to be controlled. So that's like one of the first things that we'll do once we get there. And then the next things that we bring are cleaning supplies and a brand new tool set. I have to run and grab a tool set, but we have all the cleaning supplies, I believe. Paper towels, you know, 409 bleach stuff, because more often than not you're going to need to clean it up once you get in there for the first time. Okay, in addition to those other things, we're bringing the power washer because Mrs. Kapper might start tomorrow, and a few other supplies in here in the truck. So we've got a power driver set to drill an impact wrench, water, paper towels, cleaning supplies, Mrs. Kapper's map, a list of things. So we're ready to roll. There's some more stuff over there, but let's hit the dusty trail. Okay, so as we're headed across the bridge into Paducah, boy, it makes you look back and think, you know, this is our second farm in Kentucky, a lot of new memories made here. But the reason we're taking the bridge, the Paducah route, which is longer, is because we got some good intel from our buddy Clark. There's a Harley Fest going on by the ferry there in Cave and Rock, Illinois, and so sometimes you can get a 2 or 3 hour wait for the ferry. So we're adding 15 minutes to the drive going around the long way, but this way at least we know we're not going to be held up, and it's highway, you know, pretty much all the way except for the 2-lane roads in Kentucky. All right, so here we are after 2 o'clock on the closing day. We close at 4. A little bit of drama going on. We're pulled over right up from the new farm because we don't have cell coverage there, which I'm going to talk about that later. But so we just now got the closing statement, and our down payment amount was off. It was significantly off from what we thought it should be. So I'm pulled over while we got cell coverage, talking to the banker back and forth, and the good news is it works in our favor. It's a lot lower than it should be, so we're not sure what's going on there. Maybe the loans were a little bit bigger or something, but anyways, the banker's gonna call and to his assistants and double check that the numbers all look good. So we're closing in less than 2 hours, and still a little bit of last minute drama. This stuff happens though sometimes, so fingers crossed. Okay, we just arrived on the farm, and there was one item in there. When we bought it, it was fully furnished as is. Everything that was there when we looked at it was supposed to stay. There was an item in one of the barns that we didn't bring up or we didn't show because we didn't know what its status was. It was a great big air conditioner, looked brand new. So let's go see if that disappeared or if it's still here. Okay, by the looks of the wheelbarrow moved, I'm pretty sure it's gone because it was in that door behind there, which, you know, that's one of them things that it wasn't physically in the house when we showed it, but you know, it was used in there, so I guess we missed out on that one. Let's check it out. Yeah, it's gonna be gone. It was in this door. Oh wait, there it is. It's still here. Huh. I mean, we're guessing it works. Although you never know. It's in this old shed, but we'll see. That could be a bonus. Wait till I get it out and turn it on. I hear something in the weeds here. Must have been a deer. Yeah. It is a deer. Look at it running across. It was laying right here next to the house.
All right, so we arrived a few minutes ago, and the very first thing I do is go in the refrigerator. First of all, empty it out because there was some rotten food in there. And all I do at first is just clean it with bleach, so at least when I'm working in here, I can have food or drink and store it in there. The other thing is cleaning the toilet, so at least I have someplace to go while I'm here. Wow, just taking those curtains off of those windows really adds a lot of light in here. Yeah, gotta look past the mustard ceiling and walls. Don't worry, they're coming. They're coming down. Get rid of that scalloped thing. It'll really bring some light in. I don't think those windows really work all that good because they're the originals and they have storm doors behind them, but wow, much more light.
All right, the dehumidifier tipped over on the trip over. Let's hope it survived.
And anything you can do to help eliminate odors that absorb. Now these couches, that couch and love seat are gonna stay. And I know they had dogs in here and, you know, it was guys in here and whatever else. So definitely those need to be steam cleaned. And then I always take all the curtains off because anything that soaks up odors, yeah, can't really scrub them. So I'm gonna get rid of that linen. And here's a whole pile of curtains. Bye-bye.
Okay, dehumidifier survived the fall. We set it at 35 for now. That's what it's reading in the house. And while we go to the closing, we'll come back in an hour or two and see if she's draining properly.
So I'm still a little bit leery about opening drawers and cabinets and moving furniture, but I moved the couch and, oh, bad news, there's a Hostess cupcake underneath the couch. But good news, still in the wrapper. Sure don't look like any mice ate it. And actually, I have not found any mouse turds yet. Big words, yet.
Okay, we are in Kentucky at the closing. It's a great big long table. Usually it's going to be something like this. We're at an attorney's office and we're still working figures to try and come up with the closing statement. Seems to be a little off, but hopefully we'll get it done here very quick.
It's going back over here, so that cash from them on that would be that, and then cash from them on that would be that. Okay. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. I hope. And if it doesn't,
all right, the closing is done, and that's Mark Williams from Whitetail Properties. So, are you ready to kick us out to the curb, or are we one of your best clients?
One of my best clients. Between Justin, the stuff in Southern Illinois, and now finally got you to Western Kentucky, God's country, then that puts you to the top of the list.
Yeah, we're moving up, especially from Illinois, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, man. Well, it was definitely a lot of fun and a pleasure, so we appreciate it.
Enjoyed it. And look forward to working with you some more.
Hey, you going to plant us some beans? You guys do that beans. Too?
Superior Whitetail Habitats, another little side business we got to help out our clients. So we're gonna plant some beans for Kapper there on his new farm in Western Kentucky.
Nice. Clark, yeah, you might have to do a little work to get your spot now that we're putting beans in there. All right, good deal. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to crawl under and do some cleanup under this side of the house. Check this out. There is food. There's vegetables in all them jars over there, and a couple over here, green beans, some old ketchup and food in there. This must have been the storage cellar. But yeah, I'll get in here once we get started and get rid of that stuff. Wow, it comes with a pre-started, pre-stocked junk drawer. It's got some screws in there. Got a little bonus tools. That's kind of nice. Junk drawer, definitely a necessity. Alright, a quick look in the cabinets at some of the silverware and dishes that we've got. Not much going on there. There, the dehumidifier just shut off. That one's empty. We got some nice dishes here. Mrs. Kapper already cleaned the fridge out. It's up and running. Freezer is running. It's a nice little bonus start. I mean, if we want to, we could stay here tonight. But we're going to bring a shampooer in, shampoo the mattresses, the couch, the chairs, anything that's fabric, we're going to shampoo them all. Alright, let's see if the dryer works. I got it on normal, high cotton, and push to start. Oh, there we go. The dryer's going. I mean, the washer should work. There was a couple towels in here that they probably just cleaned. So, looks like another good bonus. A washer and dryer ready to go. We'll throw all the sheets in there tomorrow, right, Miss Kapper? Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's officially ours. This is the first time we're setting feet on it that we own it. It's been a long day, so we're heading back home, but we got the garbage packed out, the dehumidifier running, and Miss Kapper's coming tomorrow for sure. I may or may not, but we're going to get started right away tomorrow, so stay tuned. It's going to be a fun adventure, whatever comes of it, so we'll see you on the next go-around.